Good day lads, gents, Ray Velvet here. Okay, so anime, as we all know, has a cool looking art style. Mostly the proportions of anime has realistic bodies, while the faces are the focus of the art style itself. Thus, it sacrifices the cool diverse body shapes in the art style, but cartoons just stylize and exaggerate the crap out of everything. So, I shall be cartoonifying characters from animes, specifically the ones that I love, which are Dr. Stone and Keep Your Hands Up is I Can. They really need more attention since they're kinda underrated, especially Keep Your Hands Up is Zoiken. So I'm mostly making this video so that they get more spotlight. So cartoons of course has cool shape design, diverse ways in drawing bodies, exaggerated proportion, and all that fun jazz. So I'll try my best to do these while also staying true to the original designs. Alrighty, now let us start with Dr. Stone. If y'all don't know what Dr. Stone is, then basic premise is humanity got turned into stone and it's up to spiky-haired Einstein to save the day with not the power of friendship, no, but the power of science. I do absolutely love shows where they just put a unique twist on an existing category of stories. It gets tired to be eating the same dish for the rest of your life, if you know what I mean. So I picked the trio that started it all, which is Senku, Yuzuriya, and the comic relief Taiju. I choose a more cutesy art style with them having a height of around 3 to 4 heads tall because I was thinking of a cartoon for little kids about science and all. Surprisingly, it could in fact be a successful cartoon too, because the premise of the adventure in a post-apocalyptic stone world where learning about scientific stuff filled with fun-looking characters and places is legit a recipe for an awesome adventure cartoon. I've read the manga and oh my goodness, the adventure aspect is becoming more big, like whoa. What I have noticed while looking for reference images, Bochi, the artist of Dr. Stone, actually kept in mind a diverse range in shape language when designing them. As you can see, they legit have the shape language of a triangle, square, and circle, the trio of shapes in a lot of cartoons. It does save me a lot of trouble when cartoonifying them. It wasn't intentional for me to pick them out in shapes, but anyways, for the shape of Senku, he mostly has a triangular motif in his OG design, like his hair, eyes, and even the makeshift lab coat. So I exaggerated those features and made it sharp to the point where Senku can use his shoes to kick someone's balls with it, causing critical damage. Okay, for Taiju is probably the one I had most fun exaggerating. His OG design is kinda bland in terms of character silhouette, so I exaggerated his body to be more square, and also that half turtleneck thingy to be more big. I have no idea what that thing is called, but I'm referring to it as that anyways. The long skirt thingy too he is wearing, that I also don't know the name of, and made it more square and big too. Lastly, for Yuzuriya, I kinda just made her look like Smurfette accidentally. Just how she looks in the final line art phase because of her facial features, body shape, dress, and even hair. But I had fun drawing her. The headphones were actually fun to draw because of the big round shapes. In the OG design, she has wide hips and it's not really that exaggerated in my design since I forgot about it, so whoopsie, my bad. So I actually choose to do most of these cartoony redesigns in my own art style since it's already cartoony itself. How I would describe my own art style is usually it has thick lines and exaggerated shape design. Also diversity in shape language. I don't just stay with one shape when designing characters, I usually use a variety which consists of square, triangle, and circles. I too diverse up the eye shapes of my characters. I really want to try my best for each character I make to not have the same eyes and body shape. What I want with my art is to be unique and diverse, where you can tell, oh, Rave drew this art piece. Then I'll become famous afterwards. Voila! The designs are done. They now look cartoony as heck, with a touch of my own art style. Next up, Keep Your Hands Up is Zoiken. Alrighty, so I deeply love this anime so much. It's my top 1 favorite and I rewatch it a hell a ton. The premise is about a group of 3 high school girls decide to try making anime. It may seem like another cute girls does stuff type of story, but I can assure you it's more than that. It's unique except that it's basically another education anime telling about a certain topic, like Dr. Stone with the science. In this case, it's about animation paired with the struggle that come with it. There are fun, interesting facts that'll get spilled about animation, and also the process of making anime, like needing voice actors or someone who would do audio related stuff like sound effects. One of the things I love about this anime are the creative concepts getting explored by the main character Midori. She has this awesome technical and creative mind that can explain logical components regarding her concept designs. Really reminds me of a friend I had on my school where I'd spill out tons of wacky ideas to him and he'd be the one to logically find a way to explain how it would work scientifically. Another thing I love is the story themes that get explored about an artist's perfectionism and self-doubt. This anime legit helped me lessen my perfectionism and made me create this YouTube video. That's how important it is to me. Okay, so enough me just explaining to you why I love this anime. Time for me to explain the designs itself. So this cartoony rendition of them has their average height increase, and my intent for the target demographic are kids that are around 9 to 13 years old. The designs are again on my art style since I already draw cartoony stuff. I've kept their eyes faithful to the OG designs while adding my own essence to it. For military hat girl Midori, her shape is round in the original design. I of course implemented it into the cartoony version, so I drew the drapery of her skirt to be round to stick to the circle motif, plus made her forearms and legs to be chunky so that she would have a more diverse silhouette of the other two. Fun fact, my Persona's hat, I legit have it in real life, and the reason why I bought a cool looking hat is because of Midori. She has a cool iconic looking hat for exploring, and so will I. Secondly, the surprisingly nice rich girl of the group, Sumabi Mizuzaki. The hair of the anime version is really just made out of triangles, so I adapted that to my design too. Her body in my design is well standard and not really that exaggerated, but I made sure to put triangle elements in it. I noticed for the first time I watched the anime that Mizuzaki is the only one that wears short skirts compared to the other two. This element makes her stand out from the two, and it reminds me of real life where mostly the popular pretty girls are the ones who usually wear short skirts. Lastly, the scary businesswoman Kanamori. Sheesh, she reminds me of my street teachers who would have a demonic face regarding deadlines. Her contribution to the team is like pillars holding a statue, since both Midori and Sumabi are like ADHD masterminds. As for the design, every part of her I made into a rectangular shape. Her long skirt really gives her a distinct silhouette from the other two, plus her long straight hair. Added a little detail to make her teeth just shaped like how those boxy typical robot teeth look for funsies. Her body is another skinny build like the rest of the two, but a more lanky tall version because of all the milk she's been drinking. Whew, there it is. Keep your hands up in Zoikin in a cartoony style. That is my art style. Okay, that concludes the video's topic. I know Lavender Town did a similar video as to this, so I'm planning doing other type of content like character design related videos. I will still be doing these Lavender Town inspired videos because they are mostly just for practice so that I can make more unique videos in the future. So stay tuned for more videos because my brain is currently brainstorming ideas. Anyways, doodles, lads and gents!